Did you sleep well after that Super Bowl game last night? Crooked Still on WNCW. My name's Martin in Studio B. Live Studio B sessions are brought to you by Sierra Nevada Brewing Company. It's a Monday morning, and we're joined by a lovely duo from Travelers Rest. It is the Foreign Landers.
Hey, how's it going?
Hi there. It's Tabitha Agnew-Benedict. She's got a guitar with her, and David Benedict's got his mandolin. You can watch this on WNCW's Facebook page. We've got the video going. And we're ready for a song to kick off this session.
For sure, yeah. This is the title track off our most recent album, Travelers Rest, and it's called Traveler. Traveler, traveler, come stay a while after all those weary miles. Traveler, traveler, come find some rest, for the road is long and the world unkind, for the road is long and the world unkind. Traveler, oh traveler, come back again, for the door is always open wide. Traveler, oh traveler, when journeys end, won't you find your way back here again? Won't you find your way back here again? 'Cause I don't know where you're going anymore, or what you'll see along the way. But whether near or far, you'll always have a place to stay. In foreign land, you've made a home. It's the first time you've been on your own. Well, it takes a while to find your way, to find the rest for another day, to find your rest for another day. The time will pass and the days may seem the same, but when you look back you'll see everything's changed. It's all been rearranged. The leaves may fall and my hairs may turn to grey, the storms may rage and the world may have its say, but aren't we all just clay in the maker's hands? Traveler, oh traveler, do you remember when I held you in my arms back then? My little girl, you'll always be, you'll always be a part of me, you'll always be a part of me.
What a sweet start to this session from the Foreign Landers live in Studio B and the one Traveler here on WNCW. David and Tabitha, welcome to
Thank
WNCW.
you so much. Yeah, thanks for having us.
Welcome to Spindale. First time here because it feels like just, I don't know, a few months ago that we got to know this album of yours, Traveler's Rest. It came out, what, in the summer, middle of the last year?
Yeah.
It's hard to remember now. It's all
yeah.
we recorded it all at home and kind of, it was a slow process over 2022. But I think it maybe came out in the fall sometime.
Yeah.
We've been, ramping up for some touring this year with a full band to showcase some of the music on that record.
Yeah, yeah. So this was recorded at your home.
Yeah, it was. We just got a house in Travelers Rest just about a year and a half ago, and we converted one of the rooms into a little studio, and fitted it out with some baffles and got a few microphones, and just decided to track the album in there. So
yeah. Did it meet your expectations?
It did. Yeah, I think it worked. We had to turn off the SE, which in the summertime, when you're recording an album and the SE is off. It was pretty difficult. No air conditioning really did not go well,
And the cicadas at the night, that was rough. It was so loud
hard.
We couldn't record at nighttime during the summer.
Yeah, but we got through it. Yeah.
Okay, so maybe some things you learned, among other things, or maybe summertime isn't the best.
It isn't the best time. Probably not.
Spring and fall is pretty sweet around here in more ways than one. So there you go.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So David, you're an upstate native, right?
Yeah.
A TR native? What?
I was born in Columbia, and then my family moved to Clemson when I was 6 years old, and they're still there. So I grew up there and have a lot of roots in this area. My family's a few generations deep in North and South Carolina, both Carolinas, and so I lived away in Tennessee and Massachusetts for about 10 years. So it's been great coming back to the upstate. Feels like coming home.
Massachusetts, did you do like Berkeley School of Music or something?
I didn't, but I joined a band up there called Mile 12 that I played with for a few years, and a couple of the members did go to Berkeley. So
Yeah.
it was fun, like getting to hang out in that circle a little bit. I always dreamed about going to that American Roots program, but no, I didn't get to go, sadly.
All right. Well, what about in Tennessee?
I did go to school, in Tennessee, in a place called Bryan College near Chattanooga, and then lived in Nashville for a few years after that, just trying to soak up as much music as possible.
All right. Well, I was going to guess maybe you learned some of your chops at East Tennessee State, which does a great program of, old time and bluegrass.
Oh, yeah, we love what they do there. Yeah, Dan Boner and all the folks who run that program are just doing something really cool.
Yeah. All right. And then Tabitha, you're from Northern Ireland. Whereabouts?
That's right. Yeah, so I grew up actually on the north coast of Northern Ireland, near a little town called Ballymoney, and I was born there, and then I moved a little bit around Northern Ireland and the Republic of Ireland, but my family now settle in County Armagh, so that's been my home place, for the past many years, until just a couple of years I moved over here to the US. So yeah.
A couple of years ago, you moved
Yeah,
here. All right. So Northern Ireland along the coast, is that like the Giants Causeway area?
Yeah,
Is that your
definitely.
backyard?
That was really, really close. Every week we go to that area, go to Ballycastle, Bushmills, all of those great, seaside spots, which have a big part of my childhood. Yeah.
Yeah. It's neat to be over there and encounter, I love immersing myself in the traditional music of Ireland and Scotland and whatnot, but to also find that there's some interest in Appalachian music there. And I guess that happened for you well before meeting David.
Absolutely, yeah. There's particularly one festival that I grew up going to, and I think at that time it was the only Appalachian, bluegrass old-time festival in Northern Ireland, and it was called the Oma Bluegrass Festival, and it happened at a museum actually, and yeah, it was really awesome to get to grow up going to that festival. Yeah.
Did you know a fiddler named Geordie McAdam?
I did.
Passed away a couple years ago.
I love Geordie. Geordie was such a huge part of the Northern Irish bluegrass scene.
Yeah.
I just have so many good memories with Geordie, yeah.
I got to hang with him a little bit there
so
Belfast a few years
awesome.
ago. He has some local friends here in our area, so it's
Yes.
funny how small the world can get.
Yeah, I love Geordie and his little shop and his matchstick fiddles that he made.
Oh, yeah.
Really sweet, yeah.
It's fascinating, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it is.
Yeah, and I think it was Darren and Burke Aldridge or some other bluegrass folks have been to that Omaha Bluegrass Festival.
Yeah, I was there with him that year, actually. I got to hang out with him a little bit there. Yeah, that's funny, yeah.
So
Small world.
how did you two meet then?
Yeah, we met at another bluegrass festival over in Raleigh, North Carolina, the IBMA World of Bluegrass. And we've been going, for so many years now, and probably crossed paths but didn't meet each other for many years until 2017 when we were both showcasing with different bands. I was with Mile 12 and Tabitha was with her brothers in the band Cup of Joe. And I think we met kind of through Nate Sabat, who was the bass player with Mile 12 and still is, who had done this European tour with Jeff Scroggins in Colorado and had met Tabitha and her brothers at EWAB, kind of like the European version of IBMA.
Oh.
And so Tabitha and I just met and stayed in touch. And about like 5 months later, I went over to visit her in Northern Ireland, bought like a $300 flight on WOW Airlines where they don't even give you water on board to make a layover in Reykjavik, Iceland. But yeah, we just had so many things in common, not just musically, but also like we're both homeschooled, which is kind of a funny, weird thing. And I had like a lot of similar things in our upbringing. And Tabitha's dad is a minister over in Northern Ireland in like the same denomination that I grew up in, which was so weird. And
Wow.
so we just hit it off and started doing long distance dating. And here we are 5+ years later.
And you got married when?
Yeah, we got married in 2019, in May 2019, and we got married over in Northern Ireland. In County Down, just neighbouring County Armagh, and it was really special to be able to have friends from over here and family from over here be able to come over just kind of before the world shut down really in so many ways. So we were just very, very blessed for that to happen. Yeah.
It sounds like a real blessing. You two met. You
Yeah.
love birds,
Yeah.
sweethearts. Happy Valentine's Day early.
Thanks.
All right.